Good morning and welcome to High Mesa Standards. If you're new here, I'm Teresa, and today we are working with the puppies on some leash training. I'm also going to keep the other puppies busy with some. These are from our cow that we raised. It's grass-fed, grass-finished beef. And these are just frozen soup bones. I like to give them to them frozen because they last a little bit longer. And I don't even tear them apart. I just let them sit there and gnaw on them. And so while I'm doing, this is really good for their teeth and for a lot of things. So it's really healthy for them, and it teaches them to busy themselves with a bone. I can't get this one off. What in the world? This one person who packaged this one, I think, was afraid that somebody would get in to them easily, and so they were going to make darn good and sure. There, maybe it's operator error. Anyway, so there they are. If I wanted to, I could pry them apart and put them in there, because there will be 4 puppies. I may do that. They love training. They love working with me. They get super excited, and they're all just sitting here at my feet waiting for their turn. And when I take one out and the other ones are left here, they know what we're doing. They know that we're working. They know that they're going places that it's exciting, and they get sad. So that is how poodles are. They want to be part of the action. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take each one of them individually on a long walk now that they've had their second shots. Hi, sweetie. And get off. And I'm going to just instill basic skills with walking. I mean, it's not rocket science. I'm sorry if you're a rocket scientist, but it's not rocket science. It is pretty simple stuff, but unless you watch it, somebody else do it, it might not be simple to you. So I'm just going to put on my microphone and take each dog individually. Let these guys chew on a really cool bone while they're waiting so that they're not sad. But so that's our day. Come stay with me and watch while we train these little puppies. They are 13 and a half weeks old. They are super moldable and teachable at this age. I'm so excited to be working with them now. Usually they're gone by this age, but circumstances made it to where I kept 5 of them. And that happens occasionally. I'll keep 1 or 2. I'll hold some back sometimes because they're not mature enough to go. That wasn't the case in this situation. So oh my goodness, I better get the bones to them so that I can talk. So let's turn it around here, and I will show you where every time that I have them go into their kennel, I use the word in. Every time I have them come out, I use the word out. So they're learning so much just from me talking to them. So I'm going to tell them, in puppies, go in. All of you. Yes, good puppies. And then once they go in, they're going to get a reward for going in. That's their bones. And they're going to have to share. And I may come out and bring a knife out and separate those bones. But so every time I have a cow that we put through the processor, which isn't often, but every time I do that, I tell them I want all the bones. I want all the bones. I want all the tallow, because I make tallow products. I don't sell them. I just make them for my family. So tallow salves. And so I want all the fat. I want all the bones. And that way, when I go to start, making sure that the puppy's teeth look good, and I want them to be chewing on something for their health, it's free to me, basically, because it comes off of my cow and my own produce. So, yeah, I'm going to go get the leashes prepared and my camera set up so that hopefully this is my new camera, by the way. I love it. I don't know how to use it, but I love it. And I think it's going to be helpful. I'm going to try and set it up so that it will track the puppy while I am while I'm training so that you can see what I'm doing and how I'm dealing with them. And then when you get your puppy home, you can do some of the same things and have some ideas. So I'll see you on the other side. Okay, a huge change of plans because I got all my gear ready and got everything strapped on me, and it is now pouring outside and nasty, and this is not a waterproof camera, so we will not be going outside now. So I'm gonna go get a puppy and we will do some inside training. And now it's hailing, so I can't even go outside to get a puppy. This is just the way my day is gonna go, it looks like. Not to mention that tree that fell on my car yesterday. Okay, so I've had a huge change of plans now because it was lightning and raining outside as soon as I was ready to go outside and train. So we're gonna improvise, we're gonna bring it into the kennel, and we're gonna teach the leave it command instead of walking on a leash right now. I have grandchildren coming in 2 hours, and so I have to get all the dogs done in 2 hours, but I'm gonna do it. And this just shows you that you can get in some training, even if you only have an hour a day. They only take 20 minutes per puppy, a couple times a day, or 10 minutes even. 10 minutes is better than nothing. So we're gonna get that started and work on that for the time that I have. So I'm gonna just bring you along and let you watch what I do. Okay, so I don't have my pouch right now because I'm just gonna take the meat off the cutting board. I'm just using little pieces of steak. So if you're new with me, then you will see what I typically do is cut up meat that I have, whatever it is. Come over here, sit. And what I'm gonna teach her today is to leave it. So what I want her to do, let's turn her around so you can see her face, because it's important to see her face. We're gonna teach her some self-control. Come here. We're gonna lure her and sit. Good girl. We're gonna put this on the ground and then hold her back and tell her to leave it. And when she stops pushing against my hand, then I'm gonna praise her and give her a treat. So, Isabel, this is Isabel. She is a 13-week-old standard poodle puppy. Leave it. Leave it. No. Leave it. Sit. Sit. Yes. No. Leave it. Good girl. No. Leave it. Yes. Good girl. No. Leave it. So you have to be fast because they're going to try and dive for it because that's their instinct to do that. Good girl. Leave it. Look. Look here. I want to get her attention. Yes. Leave it. Yes. Good girl. So when I say leave it, it might mean leave the concentration that you're focusing on. We don't want you to concentrate on that meat. Leave it. Yes. Good girl. Leave it. Yes. Good job. Okay, so now that she's getting it, I'm going to move it a little bit closer. Stay. Leave it. Look at me. Yes, good girl. So we want her to leave the focus of it and concentrate on me. Eyes up here. Yes, good girl. Leave it. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Now she's like, am I supposed to touch it? I said, okay, so it's okay. Good girl. Okay, we're going to do that same thing over again so that she understands and starts listening to my commands. So, oh, sorry, baby. So my command is leave it, but then if I say okay, then she can take it. So she will learn the difference between the two words. Leave it. Leave it. No, leave it. Leave it. Stay. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. So as soon as she looks up, it takes the focus off of the meat. Yes, good girl. See how she's doing it now? I'm not even having to tell her to. She looks at it. Leave it. Yes, good girl. Good job. She doesn't want to lose sight of it because that's a natural instinct, especially if they have, yes, good girl, especially if they have some prey instinct. Their prey instinct tells them, don't let it get out of my sight because then I'll lose it and then I can't get it again. Good job. Yes. I'm going to move it closer. Leave it. Leave it. No. Leave it. Leave it. I'm going to pull her head up. Good job. Yes. Head up. Yes. Good girl. Leave it. No. Leave it. Look here. Look up here. Yes. Good girl. Stay. Now, I know a lot of people will say it's okay to let them focus on it, but I don't agree with that. I feel like if you let them get fixated, then they don't listen to you. So we want her to learn to fixate on me. Stay. I'm going to hold her back because as soon as I get out of the way, she's going to go for it. No. Stay. No. Leave it. Leave it. Good girl. Yes. Good job. I'm going to make a big deal when she's leaving it. Good girl. Good job. Leave it. No. Look here. Up. Up, up. Yes. Good job. Yes. Good job. Okay, now I'm going to let her have it. Okay. And I'm going to point to it. Good job. Good girl. You did it. Yes, you did. I'm going to make a big deal out of it, and then we start over again. So you do it as many times. You could end there because then you're ending on a good note, or you can do it again. And eventually I will get to where I am just dropping it on the floor and telling them to leave it, and then walking away and expecting them not to touch it. And that's important. Let me tell you why that's important. I mean, if you haven't figured it out already, there are so many people that say to me when I was a trainer, they would say, if I leave anything down, like my plate to answer the phone or the door, the dog immediately goes in and eats it like it's their meal. So it's really important that you can leave it, say leave it, use the leave it command, walk away, go outside, get the mail, come back in, and your hot dog's still on the plate where it belongs and the dog has not touched it. Leave it is a great command for many different reasons. That's one of them. Another one is to, like, say you're out for a walk and you are, you see squirrels coming by and the dog is like lunging at the squirrel, and that's not a very fun walk. So leave it command teaches them to focus on you, where she's like looking straight at me right now while I'm talking. So it teaches them to look at you and get the focus off of what they're focusing on. So it's not just leave it alone command, it's leave it mentally, leave it, disconnect, and so and connect to me. So that's why this is a really important, and one of my fundamental teaching tools that I use at the beginning of my training as a baseline, because if I can teach them to leave something, then I can have more control over their mental cognizance. So, all right, so let's do it again. Come over here. Yes, sit. She's very good at luring. Leave it. Leave it. Nope. Leave it. Sit. Yes, good job. Now, making sure that she knows what she's doing is right. It's that high voice with the yes. Leave it. Yes. Okay, so notice I don't want to get down here every time, and especially if you're older, you don't want to get down there every time and put your hand there. So rather than be staying on your hands and knees, you can use your foot and put your foot in front of them when they start lunging forward. Not kicking them, just putting your foot in the way so that it breaks their concentration. Yes, good girl. Now I'm going to move my foot so there's nothing in between her and the food. And I'm going to say, leave it. Yes. And she's looking at me. Good girl. Good job. We're going to tell her how good she's doing. I'm going to move it forward towards her. Leave it. Leave it. This is very tempting because it's moving. She's not looking. Yes. Okay, as soon as she looks at me, we're going to praise her. Yes, good girl. Leave it. Yes, good job. Good job. Stay. Okay, I'm picking it up. I'm going to drop it on the floor, and I'm going to say, leave it. Leave it. Yes, good girl. I'm going to praise her because she is showing self-control. Look at me. Yes, good girl. Good job. And that was a mistake. I should not have given her the treat with her feet off the ground. We want to keep her feet on the ground, and that teaches her more self-control. Leave it. Leave it. Look at me. Yes, good girl. Don't bite. Be soft. She's getting a little hard with her bites. Yes, good girl. No, sit. Good job. We're going to do it again. And then we're going to end on this. So I have a plan. I'm going to end on this if it's a good one. I'm not going to end unless it's a good note. So we're going to drop it again. Stay. Leave it. Leave it. Wait for her to look up. Yes, good job. Keep your feet on the ground. Leave it. Yes. Good girl. Stay. Gonna let her sit for it a bit and make her realize that right after an exercise, we don't just automatically get to go crazy. No, leave it. Look at me. Yes, good girl. Okay. Yes, good job. Free. Okay, so that's the end of that exercise. And now all I have to do is wait for about, I don't know, however long, 20 minutes. And then I'm going to start all over again with that. So if you want, the best way that I found to train, and this is how I did it in my practice, is that I would take a dog, they would drop them off basically for daycare. And then they would pick them up at the end of the day. And during that time, I was also homeschooling my kids. So I would take 20 minutes and work with the dog outside or in a different area that the kids aren't, because that's very distracting for them. And then I would go and teach my kids the lesson, let them do their independent work. And then I would go back out again and do another 20 minutes. And then I would go back in and teach the kids their next lesson, subject lesson. And then I would go back out again. So within one day, I would have 1 hour. So 5 sessions, 24 to 60, no, 24 to 60, no, 10 minutes a piece. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So 6, what am I doing? I don't even know math. 6 training sessions for the one day. If they were 10 minutes or 15 minutes, just break up your hour. I think an hour is plenty in a day for a puppy. If they're older, they can do, 30-minute sessions or an hour session, depending on what you're teaching them. So if it's an activity where there's a lot of action, they can easily do an hour. Because if you were doing like nose work with them or barn hunt or any of that, they can easily do an hour of that and have so much fun and enjoy it. But when we're doing actual training where they have to, show self-control and be still sometimes, you probably want to start them off at 10-minute sessions or even 5-minute sessions if you feel like they're getting bored quickly. So and she really wants more training because she's up there getting up on the table, so we don't want that. Leave it. That's why I use the leave it command. So I hope this helps you. I hope this gives you some ideas of things that you can do with your dog or puppy that is going to enrich your life at the home and give them manners and make them very much more welcome inside, much more pleasant to be around. So I hope you're having a great day, and thank you for joining me, and blessings.